tornado is a truly remarkable sight. It is one of nature's most violent storms. Imagine a tall, spinning column of air. This column stretches down from a huge thunderstorm. It must reach all the way to the ground. Only then is it called a tornado. These formations are powerful and swift. They are a dramatic display of atmospheric energy. Tornadoes often appear as a funnel shape. This funnel can be dark and menacing. Sometimes it is wide and imposing. Other times it can be thin, like a rope. The color can change depending on the light. Dust and debris picked up can also change it. No two tornadoes ever look exactly alike. Each one is a unique, spinning spectacle. The power within a tornado is immense. Winds inside can spin incredibly fast. Some winds exceed 300 miles per hour. That is faster than the fastest racing car. These winds can cause widespread destruction. They move across the land with great purpose. The ground trembles at their approach. It is a force that commands deep respect. Tornadoes can occur in many parts of our world. However, they are most common in certain regions. North America sees many of these twisters. An area called Tornado Alley is famous for them. This region stretches across the central United States, but other continents like Australia and Europe also see them. They remind us of the planet's dynamic weather, always changing, always full of surprises. Tornadoes are born from very large thunderstorms. These are not just any ordinary rainstorms. Often they are supercell thunderstorms. Supercells are enormous rotating storm systems. They can last for many hours, a churning giant. Inside these giants, the conditions are perfect. The air is unstable, ready to rise. This is the kitchen where tornadoes are cooked. A key ingredient is something called wind shear. This happens when winds blow at different speeds, or they blow in different directions at different heights. Imagine layers of air sliding past each other. This creates a horizontal rolling motion in the air, like a giant invisible tube spinning sideways. This spinning motion is crucial for a tornado. It is the very first step towards its birth. Temperature differences also play a vital role. Tornadoes often form where different air masses meet. Warm, humid air might flow in from one direction. Cold, dry air might arrive from another. When these contrasting air masses collide, there is conflict. The warm air wants to rise above the cold air. This clash creates great instability in the atmosphere. It fuels the power of the developing storm. The rising warm air creates a strong updraft. This is a powerful current of air moving upwards. It rushes towards the top of the thunderstorm. This updraft is incredibly important for tornado formation. It can take the horizontal spinning tube of air and tilt it upwards into a vertical position. Now the spinning is upright, reaching skyward. The storm is getting closer to producing a twister. Moisture is another essential element for these storms. Warm, moist air acts like fuel for a thunderstorm. This air is laden with water vapor. As this warm, moist air rises, it begins to cool. The water vapor within it then condenses. It changes from a gas back into tiny water droplets. This process releases a huge amount of heat energy. This energy further strengthens the storm's updraft. Atmospheric instability is also critically important. An unstable atmosphere means air rises very easily. If a parcel of air starts to go up, it keeps going. It's much warmer and lighter than the air around it. Think of a hot air balloon rising effortlessly. This instability helps thunderstorms grow very tall. They can reach high into the atmosphere, towering giants. These tall storms are more likely to produce tornadoes. Sometimes a layer of warm air high above the ground exists. This is known as a cap in the atmosphere. This cap can initially prevent thunderstorms from forming. It acts like a lid, holding the warm surface air down. However, if the surface air becomes warm enough or strong enough, it can break through this cap like a cork popping. When this happens, the stored energy is released suddenly. This can lead to explosive storm development. All these ingredients must come together in the right way. The warm, moist air provides the storm with energy. Atmospheric instability allows the storm to grow very tall. Wind shear creates the initial rotation in the air. The strong updraft then lifts this rotation vertically. It is a complex dance of atmospheric forces. When conditions are just right, the stage is set. A tornado may soon make its dramatic appearance. The spinning column of air, now vertical, intensifies. As it stretches towards the ground, it becomes narrower. This narrowing makes the rotation spin even faster, like an ice skater pulling their arms in. A visible funnel cloud may then begin to form. This funnel is made of water droplets. It can also draw in dust and debris from below. Slowly, ominously, it descends from the storm cloud. When this funnel cloud finally touches the ground, it happens. It is now officially classified as a tornado. The moment of contact can be dramatic. It marks the beginning of its journey across the land. The tornado will now carve a path of destruction. Its exact track can be unpredictable and erratic. Sometimes it lifts, only to touch down again, a truly fearsome spectacle of nature's raw power. The impact of a tornado can be utterly devastating. Its incredibly strong winds can destroy buildings. Homes and structures can be reduced to rubble in seconds. Large trees can be uprooted as if they were twigs. Cars and heavy vehicles can be lifted and thrown. These storms pose a grave danger to people and animals. It is a stark reminder of our vulnerability. We must heed warnings and seek safe shelter. Tornado intensity is often measured using the Fujita scale, or the enhanced Fujita scale in some regions. This scale estimates wind speeds based on damage, from relatively weak tornadoes to incredibly violent ones. Early warning systems are vital for saving lives. Meteorologists work tirelessly to predict these events. Tornadoes are a profound display of Earth's power, a beautiful yet terrifying force of nature.